Assalamu alaikum badi wolo assalamu alaikum ngamo be konton mo be dawd running al bismillah na political discussion auto kabonang ali UDP TV and media b to karola til tansabo nakata July karoti 2022 sa mo be konton weekend wala kadua mo be fana pro na weekend wolo be sa ke kairo kono isaban kairo kono fana bedua la sasa tole jankar tol fana fo ala se so jadi kende ya bala ala se bondi nyoko nyinkono jadi kende ya dira momo fana yalon ko kube kunna me yalon ko wala mi lafina ko de din kayra ko wala ita fo e ban wala to banko e be duala pour ala se woke kuti me yalon ko be nato kele kana ke banko fana ye koroti ninga ya dira badi wolu nga dum kacha kono be non bañi pinne janne pour ni me yalon ko lafta ka contribute programme on to se ko keno jere leta be kacha kala demanding naw kacha ni ngada banda dam to ma hola ben non bakala jere pour nyen kamala ni me yalon ko mo ko fana lafta ka join ne ke da ke conversation on to se na ngena ina na fum fuje banko ko wala mo pour moy fam verso de ye sinana yafo sa fani nyala nyame yalon ko mol ba faham la ani gambia dum fana ba faham la ba nada ka ku men ka jaja ngalo na manke ku tanti mo be akalam dala kew wala mo boget ku ni men yalon ko keta extraordinary session ni men keta nan teng ye boget approval ni ke adamo barola masakunda barola minister of finance men keta la minister member marling ko do bum nyala masakunda kono anata nata na deputy bungoto kata deputy bungoto ka bilo ladi bilo me alon ko masakunda ko be sulala da pansol bella yo mbewo ko woni nakachala bari jannin kadunje UDP deputy wolo momo yalon ko be parliament o kono billahi sincerely I want to use this occasion to thank you people endlessly pour kaje ko ning bilo ni me yalon ko atata parliament ali stand ni menta bilo ni nakodo definitely UDP deputy mo nyanale kal tentu bake kal jay kachabe ke ka wato men deputy bon kono UDP deputy lu men biye deputy wo deputy long nde personally I want to thank every single UDP deputy me alon ka be deputy bon kono kunungo bring bilo ni be pass ko wato men ali ay tandile ko mun ka ye gambia kanule ali ay tandila ko mon ko almantara mola ko to gambia banko kan deputy bongo kono ali yo tandi bakela ali yo tandi ge bakela so nte personally mbe UDP deputy o betentula mba be jayila kew because ali ko le tandi wolungo ku me ya lonko gambia dingul be ya londe ko UDP deputy ro Allah taro deputy bungo kono akuma ya baral bari ala muka mistake ko ke nyine asa bun kabring katre fe obe ke ka wato menna ay UDP makoy fo UDP e mo jama soro deputy bungo nyin kono nin kono UDP mam mo jama soro nyin deputy bungo kono adam baro la nyi second time mo me yalon ko ya sunyale wallahi gambia ba fon jela bulo kono bulo me yalon kati mota faham la no aliyaje kabri bilo ni tara parliament ot andu UDP député balo niaje balanta bilo ni nakot ku jama lebe je meye balandi bilo ni nakot ku jama balle be je meni balande bilo ni nakot bawo aliya kalam tal kabri baro be campaign la wato menna presidential campaign ay promise jama le di promise men yalo kete kenola be ngalo ne ko mon ko promise ta kenola wo promise lu iba wolle demande man fenka kandang bari promiso mankela promiso nyin kabo fulfill wo mankela main intention oti ila itola hame ko momenti wolo nyinti ko itol be silo nyin la nyaade le purika ko dota masakunda kono ka ditol fon la jfol kono in the name of ibe promiso fulfill la nyaade la gambia la ko bala faal gambia la ko mo bala faal e ko tijalo gambia tijalo ni yetikala tikin filo jibe ni yetikin filo jibe ini ka ku ya bakala because tigal ka doku me ka gambia dum be ka bental ko mon ko doku kende bay ko ka gambia banko kan dolbe ge wolbe double shift la so manda ka tara kar modar ka bil so manda for 6 o'clock in the evening but hanwo ilawo double salaries amuka fensino jandi ba falo ko karo ba futala on the 15th o ka tara e ko do start ka don faw because ila basic salary le man fancy basic salary wala man fancy basic salary $3,000 money boto $1,600 ite di wora bete bulo kono di nyol bita kan school te be mun kala no $3,000 la police ol betane na military ol betane paral betane na civil servants 98% of civil service ibe betane be la salary betane ila salary nin karo fata jandi ba fala ko nyin kar dola y salary ta nyin karo men kono jana ba fata la tilmuwa o ka salary nyin ya bang sai ka balu mena o mu don torolti sai ka balu mena o mu don torolti ka balu mena o mu don torolti sai badi ngolo nyinni ku ya wara batal iko mansakunda ye bilo samba parliament oto bare bilo kono ku jamale bigiye ye kodo men damma dundi wo afanko nyin kono bilo nyin kono wo kodo nyin siyata siya bada bari isayin ye munake no pour ka jeko ye Gambia dingol lande nyin nako ye bilo mesamba palimenoto bil kendolo iko laftaka masakunda dokula la jota kalafa kuriya men bebe bilo kono ya kuriya nyim be mabo munela laftaka masakunda dokula la salita kakafu bari masakunda dokula la salari nyin abe kafula nyaadile ibe jella sotola nyine mu kuti me yalon ko mansonna ka koyndi Gambia dingol mo nyine asabu nyilingol kono nyilingol men kana sinande ba katala bakale ninga bota alabala be député lu kamala na nyanda député men yalon ko na UDP député lo dinkendol menu lota ke daboja ka je ko akana ke batariya me yalon ko ilafta ko lake parliament to wulungo akana ke ye daboja fe bari man na silo soto no bawi da mama ke député tije be député le kilin sabala na nyanda pour wo député le kilin wo kilin ibota tundol men kam ya foye la kawala ito lallo dulamu muneti wo biloji nakoto anu biloji fana mune asabu ibalanta lamu bawo kala janne bawo nimma woke Gambia nolu ntol kanale nga député beble député benteng ali UDP député argument ol moyle UDP te na UDP député 65% of them sa faloko almost 90% of them ibela concern mo damento to wala mo the uniformity of nying salary so-called salary increment on yibek la nyadila abe jumalel affect la back bawo ko momo yalon ko abu masakunda do kulalti kemo kono ibe tansabale la fala la salary ka bani say ni yen ke wonyama nyim percentage increment on nyin nante women sabu wolo nyinti ko men yalon ko wolel ka salary jama soto wolel fana na salary be kafula kota ke be nanka mo bella falaka misal fe ngamen ke screen o bala nan temba ngado yandi do man ke pour mo be saji ha pour mo be nyaayaje de mo be nyaayaje ngamen ke screen o bala nan tembe marama karola membe je mba do yanda do man ke mo be nyaayaje ngalon ko mo jama nyinjal par nying a jarta bakale pour nyiye a jarta baba baral pour ayje okay ajarta le puraije sain be menkela patu ngati fon pousse na sain ngatu diate fon ni ale ni screen o bala jibe na tan nyimbe screen o bala badi ngol nyimmu bala fa ku balet bala fa ku ba adam baro la salary adam baro karwo kari adam baro ka kodo men so wala mo wili keme fula wili talul ani lulu Gambia banko ka adam baro jo wala la karfa jo karwo kare wili keme fula wili talul ani lulu Gambia banko ka nyin jo wala bari yalo numo hadumeta ka hadumele dama adama ko ay Gambia di wala kan anata ay nasiol bedundi nyola nyin karte fayo men tambita nan deng moma jibe itebe doku menna ila doku nyanyin ila doku dulato ila balu nyabe nyala nyo je nyadile jumale be wokeno la kaje ko monko itala doku dulato kamen doku at least ye minimum salary so do mayalo ka beni la family sambala no la nyin kamala ko e kana dani roke wala kana sunya roke wala kana tara don to bal wokono mo jama e da bandu woko betole yemen cibe wala mo nyinti nyil mo nyi sikar lati ngakarte fay nyi sikar ye ni sikar nata ibe nyine kala yemen dundi Gambia dingul sondo mo kono mo danta bawo mo jama e kaddo fay UDP le bari ya dundi mel sondo mo kono ndesan ngati ja do jenu during this presidential election oni at went so low that akatanin cyber line on namal, and this was a senior teacher in Greater Banjul Junior and Senior Secondary School nyimu senior teacher tige. But forgetting that common ko ila ndola tigim filo kono nyameng tijala living standard nyanaka improve nyadile adama baro mol ka jo 255,000 Gambian dollars is aka joni wala no kabring anara wato men na wonu kunun ko tewa bari ikamola hadu molo nyinyo mo adama nyom mo hadu meru de Gambia banko kan sai yenyin bilo nyi mesa ba palimenoto nyi bilo be men dila adama la wolo nyiti ko akanyi wili kema fulo nyi wili talula ni lulo men so sai
Gambia banko bina wili tawwara wala ani woro ibina wole la fala la salary nyin kan saya be kala ko adama baro karwo kari Gambia be kala kajo ko do me yalon ka siata wili keme saboti anin wili mo ne lul wili keme sabot wili mo ne lul ko do me siata do karwo kari ibe kala ko woldi adam baro bar nyi salary increment on nyi na sa woni makata nante me yalon ko dalasi wili tawwara wala dalasi wili woro yemel la fa adam baro la salary ka ministalu walu dalasi wili tang anil lulu yol la fela salary kam andu ike jonu dalasi wili tal lulu la say nata dalasi wili tang anil lulu la fela salary kam sa kata dalasi wili tawora wala anil lulu karwo kari ministal bolo sodora bari nginata tikalla inginata sojarol la inginata paral la inginata ngi dokula dol bela ni dem tikalla ti bang imu police la ti bang imu paral ti bang dalasi kema kononto wole be lafali la salary kam ni ka dalasi wili saba la soto dalasi wili saba dalasi keme kononto wala fati la salary kam dalasi keme kononto nyi amam fem fon si kadu membe kala ibena namo bondi la nyin ko do nyin kono le yimbe la fela ko do kande say nyin namo nyin bodo nyin dalasi keme kononto nyin to membe tule bulo kono nga foko dalasi keme lulu say wili keme saba wili saba keme lulu wala mu la salary itol la ko do mel la fata ge wala mu dalasi wili taworo wala dalasi wili woroti adam baro president ala salary to minister men yalo ke mo kata fenna na man ci kata ka padie mol collect hani la padie mo fo ngam may ke même fo soto wala ka siya dalasi wili keme saboti jannin karo ka fa minister jama be yenita mo siata ya dalasi wili tang anil dulu ya wala ka fula salary to. So these are the people men yalo ko they support. We are supporting these people and we want to believe that nyini banko kanula. We want to believe that they care about the poor people. We want to believe that we are talking about the ministers. We are talking about the president. Even the party before the end of the month, is more than 300,000 Gambian dollars. Yene la salary la wokam, basic salary la wokam. Plus some petty allowances yala wokam. I bet they receive nothing less than 1 million Gambian dollars every month. This is the executives, the ministers and the president. The president receives more than 2 million Gambian dollars every month, excluding the basic salary, because of the per diems I can receive. Abetamala B, abela la jana, abetin nani kalage. So ni Adam Barola monthly earning nyemuta ya jibe kuke nyoka. It's nothing less than 2 million Gambian dollars. Gambia kodo million fula. Abe akamensero karo kono ninkaro mealo kala tamul siara. Akamensero Adam Baro, akamenka la jifo kono. Gambia kodo dalasi million fula amukata sala. Bariti jalu. Fuarol menu be dumalana. Polisolo. Sojarolo. And if that useless force is paral. Many along quick dalasi will sabala soronin karofar. Eko ye dalasi kema kononto da malaka wala salarika. Dalasi kema kononto. Ndola UDP dipitelu wala sabu kabrin nyinkuba fo kam parliament. Ilafta ka aje ko UDP dipitel malafi puru ya salari le kafu handi. UDP dipitel yem fo wolo nyinti. UDP dipitelu jamaa yem fo wolo nyinti. Iko jannim ba fala ko nga keme wo keme nga tansa bakafu masakunda dobula bela kodoka iko meni yalon ko ila kodo adoyata kabo dalasi wilina ni kana dumalana iko keme wo keme nga tanko non la fa wala kodo kamba momo yalon ko ila salary siara dalasi wili woro wala tikara sandola wol hani fem man fali woltato nyine mo UDP ko jamala kumoti ye même fo parlement mbebe sabala na kilinkili ba fala ye même fo jam jamaye même fo iko mol men yalon ko director lelmit minister lelmit ani president wala jobe damento aytu woto fenkana kafuje fenkana maji bare men yalon ko imunyi nyindo kula dumalan ko leti tialu polisolo ani nyin paral nante wolu wala kodo ye 30% la faje wallanto dol ko ye 90% la faje andunga deputy kilinta ala moy menketa honorable Yahya Sanyanti. It's very, very important. Ni percentage increment on nyan nakabon na kuwal konole. Ni be salary ni mutala ka increase. many along ko ibutijalati the grading systems polisolu aning paralu aning nosolu. Why not masakunda ka funti nan kaita ndina ko nga dalasi really flat ko la fa mobe la salarika men ka dalasi really sabasoto saying asake ko abe dalasi really lula sotola bari te okela fuare abe ke ka nyawna ni nyam nindula hudula yelon ko je kabe muntala do kula do la karala masakunda fana sanu ngolon dige di zu president asanu ngolon dige anala minister ya fe ba sun kanna alko nyuni banko kan la ba alko nyelon nata ka banko la doku alkafu nyele ko baro manna sila alkafu nyene ko baro amanna sila baro manna sila andu yanyi bagero nyi mesa ba parliament nyi manke la bangoti jandi ba fala ko 2023 ba banna ko take iba murula nangi ko take kayta ndi Gambia la ko do nyi aliya membondi amansi ye ko do nyi mendia la amansi ibina la gela mina la dulata ge kayta dal la ko dalilo me asabu Gambia mfawon lel benna banko wa finkam mfawon lel benna banko wa finkam ntolbe kumbo kan konkola samala be kumbo kan ikoy man jambando soto ndesan Allahu akbar bari yagele wo ponyin asutiata nyawnyara ni nyama bawo kula me yalon ko adiamo ketala mamme baka wonyam bari karigilin ko marek inginata bela because barona la masakunda wulman tol kalamta barona la masakunda kan tol kalamta only when the elections are approaching. That is the only time you look at realize of indeed there are people many alonko they call themselves the poor people. There are people many alonko they call themselves local people. There are people who call themselves farmers. Many alonko we need their endorsement for us to continue as a government. But baroning alamasa kunda the zoo government ila priority moment walam how to embezzle the Gambia people's funds. This is the main intention barola ni masa kundabe alajibe the level of psychophancy member in government kon imga mosamba position to me alongo is competent me alongo kabigela manano woman killer priority. The priority is who is going to be ready to play the role of a psychophants puriba yela ko masa kunda they can play the dirty games to be able to steal from the masses, the poor people of the Gambian people, and to embezzle the entire funds left for the Gambia. And thereby, na international debts, na external debts, yamuta ya nafa, kakodo men donto na dunia bankol kan na Gambia to yala. Ya donto adiate nyamen, kodo nyin amuka na ke kukuna Gambia banko kan, ito yamuta ya be embezzle. Bari wakodo nyin abejola, Gambia di ngolel bajola. Akodo abeka jo Gambia di ngolel kunto. Abe jola le fujande lumen nan todol be ka fa sekeno barola masa kunda be nyin kodo men takan nan teng asekeno ndodol las liola ba wato hanne tara fa sangita worola wujulo nyin tabanna no jola abe tara takan de dron continuously bawo barobe kodo takan de Gambia to ela dron without caring anything. That is how selfish the zoo president is. Hansai we want to believe that Nina Gambia kan alagi be the salary gap membe ke kan Gambia sente president be yella sorokan 300 and something thousand Gambian dollars is police lu 3,900 tigalu 3,900 no solo 3,900 4,000 ibe mu lekala no wala Gambia banko manomu 1,700 tulo mu jalet sukuro mu jalet hanni ka basic commodity fo ndam mata imela paso kondige man dinne wala fon kondige nothing. The salary coming soto is going to force you to involve yourself into theft, stealing. And we still want to believe that Barrow is the man who can do this job. But Gambia la kumu balafalet. Gambia la kumu balafalet. Barrow be nyim batare ame bela kew mulbe de ni ngakande. Nenyi mu Senegal leteno Barrow jita juna, ajita banko kan juna. Nen Senegal la Barrow jita juna. But that is not our concern. Dollar concern momenti. We are busy dividing ourselves into tribes. We are busy labeling good people, people of integrity, as a particular tribe member. Mukaijibe mena mubankola interest. Ni wanda UDP la manifesto mensambanang in 2021, 2020. Yebanko peta masinya fula. To sell that manifesto to the Gambian people, that would have been an eye opener to the entire Gambian populace. But no, even people, many alonko, they are able to read documents and understand the content of the papers. The documents were the people who went blindfolded by the tribal division that Adama Barrow, the zoo president, and his zoo government played during the 2021 presidential elections. This is the saddest situation in the Gambia. And now the same people want to cry and they want us to help them amplify their cries. But we only pity people, many alonke mankate fa Barrow, and they are in the same mess with people, many alonke ya support. We indeed sympathize with those people. Tigal many alonke mantra support ka. Sojarol many alonke mantra ni masa kunda furu mo support ka. Paralu many alonke mantra ni masa kunda full mo support ka. We sympathize with those people. We sympathize with those people. But many alonke wali karte ofaya ine. Mamire atolu albe hangila le funti ali diam ali complain. And I'm sure alba bekala in secret. You're going to be dying in secret. You're going to be dying in secret. Alenga budgeto nyim fon jibe ba budgeto nyim fon fonti nyadi la. Let me come here. Budgeto nyim fon be nyadi la. Content nyim be nyadi la. Let me show you that. Budgeto la content nyim fon be kata nyadi la. Let's see. Let's see. Fon be wota jalala ba. Let's see fon be wota jalala. Let me kalibaton ya kodoming samba ministry bunda dantanto ministry bunda dantanda rek wala ente sulange kaytande Gambia de wala mune asabu nyamma sakunda furu mo jarta pour ye kanate nanko no be sariya banko la kan nyunu nyanna ka kanate le bari mantra sariya banko kan be bogeto nyina ko nyi sambalana an nyina asabu be UDP député kamala na kilin momo ila tundo kam molo isa foye ila kangola ye memoy bawon yela dibe parliament on that day abe kata angale kangola so bari it refon la molo ka kumo memoy tundo tunde gena ka alo no député sifa nyadi lel be bulokono député sifa nyadi lel be bulokono yina mo Gambia la problème oti ha bari UDP député nak fani même balada bari fongo fen sonda yila barakendo yemen ka woluma bawo al mon ko ke me yalo ko mo nyana ka kontan men ka tambi nyina barak alay barakende balel ha Gambia di mulnya nakalon ko say UDP manke banko jawti bawo ikawo la sambanan kake la fanko nyinti pour ka jeko kamol hakilo sunya bara jibe wol UDP di bitale men fo atol men yalon kal mutikati al kal ma UDP fasa because UDP mo si dole la ka fo moti eta mutikati biya fele UDP da mal do rakal to yala ka jeko mo ko kal fasa UDP da mal lota alto yala ka jiko kalfasa UDP patio wol lota alto yala ka jiko kalfasa ka to tical UDP lota alto yala kalfasa ha UDP le wok okay so baru nga nyinki jang sai Alin jibe ba zoom la ngamera wala bebete ala nga zoom dula dantane bi rek lafta ka dam to fon rek so mbe jela zoom la rek mo be nyaay ndol ko mbe konkole be na banko kande al balonal fo Adama Barrow ay Gambia kam la ban fo amang Gambia kam Adama ay Gambia kam la ban fo amang Gambia kam ha hanmen ka kan wala kan ko mungo Adama ay Gambia kam le wol fongol nyanna kalo dal ko mo ko nyimman Gambia kam office of the president office okono andi e badanga ko kelim fali office of the president ya office of the president jala amanke ko nyin ko do men ka bondi Adama Barrow ka wala bondi ka di mo la de ko mon ko wala ta fongola salary la de hani nyin ko do e kanyim men jenante Adama la salary te nyin kono Adama Barrow la sidifani fenta kono adimu la sidifani fenta kono Adama la family na la sidifano be ani la kurango be ani jio be kamem beta masa kunda ko be jole saying ali di office of the president jibe office of the president ko do membe duna office of the president be kala 764,157,781 Gambian dollars wala bedila office of the president 764 million, very close to 1 billion Gambian dollars. Signing alangata Ministry of Agriculture, wala mun na fankoti. Alangata Ministry of Agriculture. Al Ministry of Agriculture jibe agriculture. Agriculture is 385 million 841,663 Gambian dollars. Kodo member dunna office of the president. Anin kodo menkata Ministry of Agriculture memun na sama dogulari pour ka kongo bandi. President wala office kono kodo menkata ge wala siata agriculture la kodo ti signafla. Saying ñi mentandi tola wala mo ngam fawni ni kaba. Ndolbe kongo bayla no nyadi. No wonder nyinka follow sama kasamba mole akadi kakadi bari bunkola. No wonder akasuol sama kasamba akadi mola. Aka follow sama kasamba akadi mola. Ika husang hu ikasang kadi mola. So nyini amira nun to labang ko bidala nantena. Gambia di mulo fana fon kam fanene. Han men fon dialong kay ka Adam Barrow fasa. Still now we are fooling ourselves believing that this is the guy who is going to transform this country. So we fooling ourselves that Barrow is the person who is going to be able to transform the Gambia. Nyembaget of order manyana kaitan datolel ko Baroye ku intent ay momo samba Gambia dimul kanang kaje ko nyeke palasi karito alon ko bete kala no mo katri moti abebe falina one by one ni mo fali inate do ko kenola. And that is why I don't trust any single minister in Barrow's government. Some of the ministers, I know them before today to be a very credible person, principle for that matter, like our Minister of Defense Benjamin. Our Minister of Defense was a very good person. But as long as I don't work at Barola Masa Kundala Kono, I don't trust him anymore. Local government election wakananan. Mayo karte fe wakananan de. Barobe fundi la kan ko tege. Atole tiya kilimula, atole police kilimula, atole bina fasala. Bawo baroka si faram fasola kamana alba fasala wala kam ko tege. Bari ala ngatente. Fengol fele idaka na kafu bawo ko yesala di kafula. Fengol fele fengol daka na kafula. Ala nga jibe fengol be men kos la sai. Albe ngina la obera la ko tege fana albe karro fay lay. Nko Gambia do kuba nya Gambia samba Gambia nya nakata bulo me yalon ko abenda bango transform la nya banko samba banga foundation ke banko la. In fact ike fo nyi kale muntuma la mun la banko development wala ani transformation wala foundation ba start la kala di banko because up to date there is no foundation development wala foundation o hani kiding amala Gambia banko kan. It's just white elephant projects me yalon ko ikasama na Gambia banko kan. For instance, let me give you an example. Jambur Farato silo nyinke yemen loje silo nyi lora karworo ko mantola biwo silo jibe hanen la kian silo le fisata. But you know ning the Minister of Works and Infrastructure ning iya foye ye million gel ke wasilo nyi ko na wallahi ibe ko mutalale ifon ka lo wolta ko million nyi e ka beta la nyote male nyinu mo ka do kuge nyinu ma ta do la Gambia banko ka, but people keep quiet. We want to support Barrow. We want to support them. Funding kelo men yalon ko believe ko these are people men yalon ko ye fahamo sotole e karantan tole nya ko tole desan baruka wolle tanwa ke bribe abela future betting yala wala yesamba nang to Citizens Alliance ye la press statement on yimmen fontinde through their spokesperson Citizens Alliance Bela press statement on barid la be wol responder sign badum bi dala Citizens Alliance la press statement to ngana ngawol respond kata ba kija badum ngana si la ngada si la press desan Gambia yalong janni karte feo kasi ngafu janne 2020 wajanna kasi ko iba ko do di la fundi ke jamale be fa parti wala bari parti ila parti de kala parti ti barola sponsor political party wala meji Citizens Alliance nata wala kamma ye Citizens Alliance gele waliya menke la nyaton koti menkata Dr. Ismaila Cissé Ismaila le kuriyata Gambia di mo beti bari ibalo nako wala sabu Gambia fundinke o alnanke ko kisamba palasoto Citizens Alliance la spokesperson menkata modu how to call it ila spokesperson no menkata let me see modu man ka what modu mun telephone let yes modu yeah modu ako niaje Citizens Alliance ninkarte fa o mentambita wala kata Ismaila Cissé ti anangala molu ko niaje to le mang UDP fasa ninkarte fa tambila ko katum UDP mo patrioti men yalon ko yetol silandile ko UDP yetol silandile ko UDP yetol silandile katum UDP kata to la mol no kan men yalon ko to la fasa la walti kawol bondi Citizens Alliance ke sammanan ko la patio nyin kono ko wasifa kata no brikama le UDP yedo la pati mota ya bondi na brikama anin fulan jango UDP ka fundi bande ka foko mo kari bondi na Citizens Alliance le anata UDP le akatara umman na ke to nyaati ko nyel mi la dalilo man bande ka safaro hono nge Facebook ko le mo la kayta ndiko kari bonda Citizens Alliance le anata Facebook ko le wo fana mu kulleti men yalon kay to kam fandi ani sabanjango ko bri dunda luwa ko hono kabiri ye problème mul musato luwa la karala patiol be natale men yalon ko patiol be fasa pour ka je ko ye fundi wo luwa problème mo nyin kono na manke UDP andu UDP patio nyi ba warare nyaben wonyana kala patiot le patio men yalon ka anyanna kanala ke tol ma ko en pour ye bondi wo luwa nyin kono ni ayata non ko UDP lefta non pour to le ko tol kam ye iko fana iko UDP fundita banda nunne wati tambita ko itol mansula patila me alon ko ni men be coalition okela iko UDP ko e mansula patila me alon ko ni men be coalition okela so fana famu ko wati me alon ko Citizen Alliance itol manna pour ye join UDP kan ko ye UDP ma ko sai mbina la nyin ko fata la jam mandingol kam fo Ismaila Cissé Dr. Cissé yalon kabirin la executive do botay konono atata nu member Kering TV ako ila patio ye Dr. Ismaila Cissé patio ye motota Adam Barrow bulo kono le because ye Adam Barrow endorse le kullo kono moma kalam da Gambia banko ka Dr. Ismaila Cissé funtita la tada pa modi bojan na fonko do platform to ka fon sanen dige ay qur'ano muta aya sika ali rahman moyle isit rahim ako faka foko modo ka qur'ano muta fo muka je TRC mol ka trafanya ka qur'ano muta Dr. Ismaila Cissé qur'ano muta pa modul in fact ana fa zon qur'ano muta pa modia ay qur'ano sika ay kaliko itol mamoto ta Adam Barrow blokono andi man campagne ke Adam Barrow billahi albele ñi moy alta pa modul la platform to Dr. Ismaila Cissé ka bi nga ka fon clarify ñine asabu nkaliye ko ñinu manna imanyem patiolo yagele hanila ñi spoke pasino ma fonka diamute amalo ñim patiolo ta ñadi le Ismaila le ñim patiolo barole ko do di Ismaila la patiolo ñi kamala ko buru ya yena palaso diala adiba palaso diala alna si fo ñaato sainte dia ke mol balo nako kula kan bari membe mo fonko de ngamere janne carte fa okasi Citizens Alliance janne 2021 presidential election obisila kabri ye bali ikoite lola Citizens Alliance mam fundi ye press statement of fundi ko ila patio e manta party endorse la they are going to stay neutral ila party members only nimel left kata damu de sitaje but CA as a party e manta any political party endorse la this was a press statement signed by Dr. Ismaila Cissé the interim leader wala yin statement no mura sign so nin Dr. Ismaila Cissé was signed yena funtin duma ye Adama Barrow fasa ye moto te buloko no ila executive member fangol mawo kalamta that is a shame on you Dr. Cissé that was a shame on him wala sabu nobody is supposed to believe these people Mohamed Sabali kan nyofole this Dr. Ismaila Cissé and a lot of youths Mohamed Sabali that is why Mohamed Sabali has been so hard on these people but he knew what he was talking about. This is the kind of funding kele nga mesoro na Gambia bankoka. Self-centered youths, self-centered, completely self-centered, deceptive. Lies and deception to the Gambian people continuously. CA. So Alkalon Komonko, Dr. 𝒂𝒂𝒏 is not somebody may alonko a single and then committed Gambian should support, because this guy started lying to the Gambian people to the truth from the very first day. How can you release a press statement, a political party release a press statement that you are not going to endorse any single political party in the 2021 presidential elections? This was put into the media. Everybody saw this, press statement. That same political party went and endorsed a political party without without the other executives being aware of it, but did not even stop there. Went ahead, collected vehicles, and allegedly millions of Gambian dollars into his pocket, a la particular executive former calendar. But say mune asabun Dr. 𝒂𝒂𝒏 funtita nan kamuta akason bi asondal de asondal bi ko ye kodota ye motolta adambaro buloko no kodo de hansa amanso ngala de bari asondal ko ye motolta adambaro buloko no. But abalanta nginale nung long time ago come on ko hani moto mata adambaro buloko ne mon ko dita ay kurano muta ay kurano kalendi ay kali kurano la. This is how selfish, this is how self-centered 𝒂𝒂𝒏 is. This is how selfish he is. Ni ayata nunko Dr. 𝒂𝒂𝒏 nata Gambia la political space nyukono with the intention of changing the dynamics of the political failure in our systems. 𝒂𝒂𝒏 would have endorsed somebody different from Adama Barrow. Yes, that is the hard fact. 𝒂𝒂𝒏 allowed media to say a lot of things about Barrow, that Barrow can never develop this country. Barrow was a mistake to the Gambian political space. 𝒂𝒂𝒏 went ahead, yet still, knowing that this guy is a failure, he went and endorsed him. I endorsed. So that at 𝒂𝒂𝒏 personally, al executive from Mumankala Consanti, wallahi, 𝒂𝒂𝒏 executive, nobody is a concern to 𝒂𝒂𝒏. 𝒂𝒂𝒏's main concern is how he is going to get himself a ministerial position in the Gambia, at least for a start. Nyinemu 𝒂𝒂𝒏 made intentionality. CA, a lot of the executives in the Citizen Alliance are in the dark. They do not know a lot of these things. Wallahi, they do not know a lot of these things. This is the saddest situation in our country. Somebody who wants to lead the country, you are lying to the people. You were not even qualified to be a presidential candidate, to contest for an election. You started lying to the Gambian people. You started collecting bribery from the Gambian people. You started lying and deceiving your entire executives. What are you going to do to the Gambian people when you must have eventually becomes the president of the Gambia? This is Dr. 𝒂𝒂𝒏 we're talking about. They don't have anything to explain to the Gambian people, yes. They do not have anything tangible to come out to tell the Gambian people that people will understand. But all what they can do is to blame, or is to go to the media to blame the UDP. If you don't support UDP, that is okay. We understood that UDP approached some of you people. Mafoko UDP as a party, but certain executives of the UDP consulted CA, Priyanana UDP endorsed, which was also okay. And eventually CA, Yatan Nulako, Imanta party Mutalakai endorsed. This is what CA made Gambians to believe. But 𝒂𝒂𝒏 went ahead to Adama Barrow. He met Barrow in private, collected millions allegedly from Barrow, collected vehicles from Adama Barrow, endorsed Adama Barrow, asked their supporters to campaign for Adama Barrow in secret without the knowledge of the other executives and the Gambian people. They are going to stay neutral. They are not going to endorse any party. Mind change. They do not come out to the Gambian people and tell them that we have changed our mind, that we are now going to endorse Adama Barrow. Amanke corruption. Ismaila Cissé men ko Adama Barrow corruptale Ismaila la corrupt Adama Fongoti bawo Ismaila fele ay million ta Adama Barrow bulo kono allegedly ala executive man fen kalamta mode executive ko me yo ko do nyige ni moya jaba kala lo kamban fongolati ka is it jabi bawo no be motiva kala ngot but ni executive dol be mo koy ma kalamta where is the millions Ismaila so Ismaila is a very corrupt guy. This is the guy where is going to be worse than Adama Barrow. Eventually, none of the Gambia political kono. That's why we have to be very careful. We cannot just look at people. We cannot just look at the words. We give them our 100% trust. Now look at CA. Greedy the party is messed up because they are greedy. They believed in somebody by virtue of his position as a lecturer without knowing anything in his habit and integrity. If you are looking for somebody, Gambia political they are pure psychopaths. Go to Bacheli and Dr. Ismaila Cissé. These are pure psychopaths in our political sphere. Why do you have to blame UDP? Ismaila man na politiko kono ka jeko mongo I contest from no amankala intention di puria contest from jeke presidential fongoti no inada men kama yola fulfill imake no publicly they do it in a civilized way imambaro support no itaka komo kinyindoli yake nyame woda malamu differences and it was all made and jeered Kajeko ka UDP la the number of supporters member UDP block in all these regions kawal muta kawal reduce Ismaila nata wala kamandea sabu amanjara fongo price sacrifice kala citizenship nyinta kala second citizenship nyinta ka cancel wala sabu amanjara fongo ka cancel alaga fongo nyina kawala muna sabu Ismaila Cissé amala order citizenship nyimuta ka denounce ama denounce muna sabu ama denounce because amanjara I don't know this is such a plan. A ploy for him to get himself at least a ministerial position in the Gambia, probably Minister of Higher Education. But he's going to be a very corrupt minister in Gambia. But that suits him well, because Abedokola may I use. This is sad, very very sad. Ismaila Cissé, the number of people many around they were looking up to you as their role models. The number of students. Ite Mel Karandi University. They were looking up to you as their role models. The only thing that you could satisfy them is to show them this massive, flagrant attitude to the Gambian people. And shamelessly now, he is now at the same university teaching students. And I even wonder, ask myself, how are the students looking at this guy now? How are they looking at him? And you want to come and blame UDP. So, Gambia, nyina na political fonko nyenti. Ismaila Cissé, Beyalonko Aliyamana Nufo, Saint Lemati, has reduced himself to zero. Wala sa kuriya man bereya. Niba kuriya kele keke kubaga. Sakoni ni supaka jaba kuriya la. Baro mumo yalonko ina kuriya la ke. Ababe fundin la killing. Alingata Gambia, Ali Ismaila Cissé Jelebi. Ali Ismaila Gela Juobe Banta. A Juobe Banta, honey lecture. Now back at university, I Juoka Bantale because Nimu Maloleti. Ismaila Kaliba Benyamin, Tolanga Ismaila Benyamin. Adamobaro Flyer use a flyer political career muta betia. A flyer political career betia. Ismaila Kainiage, a take it no good political kono. Woto, ala entire Maloning, I will fight Banta sign. Another I you can say what Adam Barrow knock. Nakeda watinak as a fencer no political corner hansai. Bao Barola for most fala. Abe men you can song Londila. Yekai from Koti, Psycho France Day. Ha! Ismaila de Nasanda wala sign. I am alone in Belandi. I can Mateoti. Abe fencer Lada Barogulo. But a political career or betting at a kill. Ismaila Manke president to follow. Ismaila man qualify for follow kake presidential candidate. Ismaila ya start kakodo ta amul bulokono ala patio toyala. Ay motota ala patio toyala. Gambia dingul makalamta. Ala pati dingul makalamta. Ala executive makalamta. Ya mabo Gambia dingul ma. Ya mira ni wona ta masakunda. Welbe muna kala Gambia dingul la. Ibe muna kala Gambia dingul la. Ika fundi banda sai ko UDP le blame. It only kiti ko so UDP be makoy. UDP ko ke la mo le boni la parti ko na ke sambana we may tandi wolo nyindi ko mum al manjara. So these are the kind of men many along you mobile disappointed, including myself. Ismaila is disappointed, including myself. Yamera ning nyenta beta nyinkata Gambia la president wadi be muna expect la no be muna expect la no bari ala mu masabati amuka mistake ko fanaki ala ay kuwo ke dalila ka sabu akake ay kuwo ke dalila be je ka sabu akake nyina mu kuwati me alon ko abe keri bagedo la kuwoto ba UDP député lu mbal tet la bakele mbal jayila aliye ku mo men fo parlement o kono alla kuma kan wakata menti wolongo kaje ko Gambia ni molla salary be falina minister ni director ni president wala salary fankana kafuaka men yalon koy muka ko di jama sudo men be ko ticalu anin police solo ni sojaro ni paralu anin no solo ye wala salary kafumba ñina kere UDP député o bela kuma kan wati bari député men yalon ko Adama Barrow e sato anin independent député lu tundol men yalon ko ali ala katrawdi independent député wala Allah wa independent député jama bige anin Adama Barrow la député wolu ifele ko Adama Barrow la salary itol sondale pour dalasi wilita woro anin dalasi woro ay lafa kam bari police wolu nin tijal din fonko le ko dalasi kema ko non to sondale woda mali lafa wala fonko kan fenkana kafuje membe tambela wala tunde alon ko ilakar ye aliya katro fay Adama Barrow la député ole mais yo katre fay o fela kanana alla jata bali bulu nyimme yo katre fay o men kana alla jata bali bulu alse be yo fananta aliya di Adama Barrow ibe men la kan sign wala betambela ngina bawo sa fele ko al dingol men buti jati atol tichalo that's only $900 increment your salary, which is only your 2-day transport to and fro from your workplaces. And in fact, if you are traveling too far, let's say all the way to Banjo, it might not even be enough to do you a two days fare to and fro your workplaces. These are the teachers, the soldiers, the military, the nurses. But the president can have an additional 76,000 Gambian dollars on his 225,000 Gambian dollars monthly. The ministers who were receiving 50,000 Gambian dollars could earn another 15,000 to make their monthly salary a fat 75,000 Gambian dollars, while the teachers, the military, the soldiers will remain suffering, struggling at 3,900, 2,900, 1,900. This is pity. This is sad. But this suits us so good. Anybody, many along here can refer to Adam Baroleno. Well, yet sudle. And you will, you see, this is the problem. You know, sabu nimbe decision of make la. Nimbe masa tomon, alinga motom bamba, many along ko. Namira tulfong la problem wala, janimbe wala problem wala alang fong lukonda. Ye Adam kanu nyaunjara ni nyama. B, ye fong la kanu katambi Adamati. Wala sabu, everybody wanted the teachers to have an increased pay. Because ye fong la kanu katambi Adamala. Wala sabu no, during the presidential elections, we would have thought about ourselves first before considering the tribe, before listening to the bullshit the Barrow administration and Barrow's NPP were campaigning in the Gambia, the tribal division, misunderstanding between tribes. Well, a Gambia buladi nyembe gonna be. But now let us all dance with the tune. We all dance with the tune. The agricultural sector is gonna die. It's gonna die for good. The Minister of Fisheries is gonna die. It's gonna die for good. No construction, no serious infrastructural development. What about Gambia? Any road project, any electrification or whatsoever is all going to be based on corruption, fake projects like the White Elephants, they're all going to be multi-millionaires. But then you tell, we are going to remain wretched and wretched forever. We cannot continue supporting this zoo government and allow them to ruin our country. The country is going to be crumbled very soon. Alanga see, with all the lies and deceptions, you remember during 2021 election, amankenye lesson because in 2016, Baroye Fanial men before ali, femman fulfill, but yet still in other lekan, I inisi fatam fanso, inisi kelo, alia kadrofai, alia dila. Bi Gambia gibe memenkon. Now samado kulale mang jamba do fo no. Bagero me alon ko nyimbilio me alon ko yata. Yenyi kodo men beta jambando ita sotala. Agriculture te kala no fendi han sa in falo ni suolo abollo sambala samba santot. Yes. Nina mo na Gambia la subia sonoti. Mo kana me ko kuele be soni ala. Kude sone ala. Nothing is going to be easy. Fengo fe yalon kala price on la fatale. Alon ko te murla nang abotandamento kotake. Foni yedo mandinde bondi je bata murla nang kotake. Agriculture 333 million. Wobe munisila dollar agriculture ka modernize. These are the people during campaign your men ka falieko clean garden we bawle dilala. Gambia, we thought that with the swamps that we have, this government would have been wise enough at least to capitalize on Jahal Pacha rice cultivation and so many other swampy areas in the Gambia. Gambia at least na foundation to self-sufficiency. If there is one thing that this government could be successful in, 100% would have been the area of agriculture. But no, they're not going to do that. They're going to be busy stealing and demoralizing people with integrity and degree with the technical know-how in the agricultural departments. It's a palaso dilela. When I think about agriculture, ngambira mume yalong ko qualification osado, doctorate degree in agriculture, mechanized agriculture for that matter, will be seeing official kono, and they are getting useless simply because they are not given the chance to go and explore the knowledge that they know. Agriculture. Wala sabu ko di mukadunye. Corruption all over. Let's dance with the tune. Mekacha mbada na janeto. Name most of the me along call. Let me know from the text message. Comment section or then sena nombani yele or otherwise at jarala purunga message ni kafronko ni yele. But na bankola ku anak is very sad. Bankola ku be palaso mendo is very sad. But nyumfana mu Gambia ilesi no leti dolenga katota ngadila. Dolenga nakatota ngafai ngadila. Ngamra numfe ba ke kanyele. Tikalde so jarol polisolo atol meni alon ko atol leli katota aliadi adam badola albe gele la kamera winta. Bide UDP pay scale te caring, APRC pay scale te caring, NPP pay scale te caring, pay scales for the teachers, pay scale for the doctors, pay scale for everybody. So be whatever caring. Allah will contano aliyake menkama. If it was a bad intention, albe fala do malale. Nuclear jilt pal falale. Kono inside. You people must come out and apologize to the Gambian people. You must come out and apologize to the Gambian people. Okay, ala baraka bake, ala ma tilo to diala, ala baraka. Assalamu alaikum.